Black Turtle Reverse Transcription, Black and White Chess Game in the Turtle World. Chapter 1 The Girl Who Crossed the Turtle. Xia Xiaoyu accidentally traveled from modern times, and when she woke up, she became a little turtle that had just hatched from the mysterious turtle clan. Grandma Xiu Turtle said slowly, Xiaoyu, our Xian turtle has a long lifespan, and it is common for us to live for 1,000 years. If you make too many friends when you are young, and when you get old, you will have to face the departure of countless old friends, and your heart will inevitably be sad. Xiaoyu nodded silently, but he had another plan in his heart. Chapter 2 The original intention of going against the grain. Xiaoyu decided to reverse the teachings of Grandma Zugui. When she was young, she made more enemies, and when she grew old in the future, she watched her enemies leave before her, making every funeral good news for her. This idea is quite dark, but her heart is full of enthusiasm and anticipation. Chapter 3 The Laws of the Mysterious Turtle World. The mysterious turtle clan lives in the ancient underworld. Longevity is slow, and each black turtle has a unique turtle shell pattern, symbolizing fate. Xiaoyu learned the ancient martial arts of the tribe, communicated with other turtle tribes, and gradually met many people of the same race and foreign races. Among them, she particularly noticed several potential enemies: the cunning turtle patriarch Lang Ling, the ruthless fire turtle tribe messenger Flame Blazing, and the mysterious terrapin assassin Bolang. Chapter 4 The First Enemy. Xiaoyu cleverly used wisdom and strategy to expose the conspiracy of the Langling clan leader in an inter-clan council, discrediting him and becoming her first enemy. The fire turtle Yanqi holds a grudge against Xiaoyu for destroying his tribe's fire source, and secretly plans revenge. The water turtle Waves failed in an assassination operation, suspecting that Xiaoyu was behind the scenes and forming a deep feud with each other. Chapter 5 Adventures on the Road to Revenge. In order to strengthen herself, Xiaoyu embarked on a journey to find the 1,000-year-old dragon vine. On the way, he encounters bizarre alien monsters and ancient mysterious creatures, the turtle of time Twilight, which warns Xiaoyu that excessive hatred will eat back at his soul. Xiaoyu was puzzled and began to struggle in her heart, but she still insisted on her plan. Chapter 6 The Unfolding of the Othello Game. As the years passed, Xiaoyu's enemies gradually accumulated, and the forces inside and outside the Suangi world began to look at her with admiration. She found herself becoming the central pawn in this turtle world's black and white chess game. The three major forces of Langling, Flame, and Bolan continued to compete secretly, and Xiaoyu was caught in it, carefully planning countermeasures. Chapter 7 Unexpected Reversal. Just when Xiaoyu was about to enjoy the joy of his enemies leaving one by one, his fate turned around. She found that her heart was gradually eroded by loneliness, and the pain of the turtle heart far exceeded what Grandma Xiu Turtle said. What's even more shocking is that the three enemies secretly formed an alliance to seek the ultimate revenge. Xiaoyu must break through her demons and re-examine the meaning of her life and relationships. Chapter 8 The Battle to Break the Situation. Finally, Xiaoyu and the three major enemies started a life and death battle in the netherworld Forbidden Land. This battle was bizarre, with black turtle martial arts, flame techniques, and water shadow assassination intertwining with each other, like killer moves on a black and white chessboard. Xiaoyu used the wisdom and love she had learned to gradually influence some enemies and force the three forces to disintegrate. Chapter 9 Reconciliation and Rebirth. After a long struggle and inner torment, Xiaoyu finally realized that the true power is not hatred but reconciliation and coexistence. The three enemies put aside their grudges and became her allies to protect the mysterious turtle race together. Xiao led the turtle clan to create unprecedented prosperity and harmony, becoming the greatest long-lived leader in the history of the turtle realm. Chapter 10 Looking back 1,000 years later. Thousands of years later, Xiao has become a legend of the turtle tribe. She sat on the turtle shell, staring into the distance, recalling the dark heart of her determination to take revenge to escape the pain. Now, she has used wisdom and tolerance to weave a new web of destiny, and the turtle heart is no longer painful but calm and tenacious. Chapter 11 The Returner of the Sea. Xiao woke up after 100 years of sleep, and when she woke up, she could already predict the future fragments in the texture of the turtle shell. The mysterious turtle tribe migrated to the forbidden land called Yuhai, an underwater world with churning black water and crazy aura. There is a legendary race called the Cobalt Bone Scale Serpent, who believe in an abyssal god called the Snail and vow to keep all alien races out of the underworld. Xiao realized that this was not only a battle for land, but also a test of faith and memory. She is embroiled in a confrontation that transcends species and beliefs. Chapter 12 The Eye of the Snail. In the underwater meditation hall, Xiao faced the eye of the snail for the first time. It was a black vortex suspended on the top of the hall, as if it could swallow memories and the future. She saw that her enemies from 1,000 years ago, the cold ridge, the flames, and the waves, were burning in the eyes of the snail and never really dissipating. It turned out that the snail feeds on the undead in exchange for a longer existence. Make a pact with me, and you will never be alone. Shenluo whispered, the voice coming from the depths of the turtle's heart. Xiao was silent for a moment, then smiled, loneliness is my choice, not your gift. She rejected the contract, but she also angered Shenluo because of this, triggering the crazy backlash of the entire Yuhai. Chapter 13 The Turtle Shell of Time. In order to escape the curse of the snail, Xiao found the ancient existence he had encountered in the gap of time, Twilight. Twilight is a 10,000-year-old turtle that carries the entire island of stars, and its control of time has surpassed all physical laws. It brings Xiao into the Star Wheel Mirror Room inside the turtle shell, a space that seals the fate of the turtle tribe through the ages. Xiao saw her countless possible futures here, some turned into gods, some turned into disasters, and some just walked through a long life alone. Twilight asked her, "Are you willing to take over the main chess of the fate of the turtle clan and never look back?" Xiao looked at the smiling and malicious self under the turtle shell in the mirror, and nodded slightly. Chapter 14 The Return of the Enemy. Shenluo launched the Outlaw Tide, materializing Langling and the other three souls into ghost shell warriors with full consciousness, and giving them new bodies. The three of them reappeared in the world, and their hatred was even stronger. But at this time, they have separated from their past identities. Langling has become the king of the tortoise rifting sky, the flames have turned into the burning heart dragon turtle, and the waves have turned into Chaoying Yueji. Although they were born of hatred, they began to question the value of their own existence. Instead of fighting them, Xiao invited them to join the Turtle Realm Guardian organization called the Reverse Shell Alliance, a grotesque group composed of past enemies, future allies, and present conflicts. This invitation is equivalent to giving yourself to a game of uncertain fate. Chapter 15 The Battle of the Final Chapter of the Turtle Realm. The snail finally appeared on the top of the dark sea, tearing through the space and summoning the lifeless wave, ready to return the entire turtle world to chaos. All members of the Reverse Shell Alliance gathered together to prepare for the final battle. Xiao used the final move she learned from the Star Wheel Mirror Room, Fate Shell, turning her turtle shell into a shield of fate and blocking the power of Shenluo's soul reincarnation. Bolan voluntarily injected his water shadow technique into the array eye, and the flames burned out the core to protect the barrier. Langling laughed and scolded, "I knew you would play this kind of big play." The latter palm smashed the central divine core of the snail. The snail collapses, and the sea returns to tranquility. The turtle world can be reborn. Chapter 16 A 1,000-year-old tortoise, worry-free for 10,000 years. After the war, Xiao's turtle shell shattered and he could no longer use the power to foresee the future. But she has no regrets. The Reverse Shell Alliance established the Hall of Leadership in the Turtle Realm, and the three old enemies each led a domain, and they became rare allies under her reconciliation. And Xiao, who chose to become a stream spectator in the Turtle world, sits on the top of the 10,000 streams, does not participate in turtle politics, and only records the joys and sorrows of this world. Chapter 17 10,000 Turtles Rise to the Mountain. 800 years after the war in the Dark Sea, strange phenomena appeared frequently in the turtle world. Star turtles, wind turtles, bone turtles, sand turtles. All kinds of black turtles came from all directions and gathered at the top of the 10,000 layers Turtle Mountain for only one thing, to meet the observer. They said that the turtle energy of heaven and earth is flowing backwards, indicating that the turtle world will usher in a turtle shell retrospective, a catastrophe that will return all races to zero. And the source of this disaster actually came from the shell of fate that sealed the snail back then. Xiao looked at her broken and long-lost turtle shell, and said softly, "It turns out that the ending is never over." Underscore 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 un. Chapter 18 The Fate Reversal Ceremony. In order to protect the 10,000 races, Xiao summoned all the people in power in the turtle world and launched the final ceremony, reversal of the shell of life, gradually deconstructing the fragments of time that were sealed by the snail and rewriting the destiny. But the price is, she will completely disappear, leaving no body or soul, and will only become one of the laws of the turtle world. On the night of reverse flow, the sky turns over, turtles wail, mountains retreat, and time pours down like an inverted basin of water. Xiao stood on the top of the hall, caressing the turtle shell of fate that was already full of cracks, and muttered, "I have lived too long, I should have returned to nothing." Underscore 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 un. Chapter 19 The Sound of Shells in the Wind. After she disappeared, the Shell Alliance still kept its promise. Langling retired to the Mountain Turtle to keep the spirit, and Flame opened the Fire Turtle Martial Arts Hall, and Bolan became the first female high priest in the turtle world, spreading the name of Xiao. Many years later, on the day of 10,000 turtles coming to the mountain, there would always be an inaudible sound of turtle shells breaking in the wind. It is said that it was Xiao's voice, reminding the world, if you live too stable, it is better to have a turtle dream. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 20 Turtle Dream Restarts. 1,000 years later, a newborn turtle opened its eyes on the shore of Jingui Lake, and ancient patterns appeared on the turtle shell, just like the shell patterns of Xiao's destiny. It has no name, but it can remember many memories that do not belong to it, and it is the old shadow of the turtle clan in and out of the dream. The old turtle said, "Maybe Xiao is back, maybe not. But her turtle heart is not broken. The turtle world has restarted, and a new era has begun." Underscore 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 un. Final postscript notes from stream watchers. Fragments of phrases. How far can a turtle go? Watch her walk out of hatred, through foreknowledge, to a place where her name is not there. She laughs like a cracked shell, and when she cries, she is like a seal. She said she wanted to live like a villain, but she became a star that all turtles wanted to chase. Turtles should not only be slow, but also crazy, and destroy gods and change the sky. The posthumous pen of the observer.